Hi, Gemini. It's me, your babe. Here to see what 2026 has in store for you. So this is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Risings, and Venus. I'm making my way through all of the signs. So, if you want to check for other videos pertaining to your rising or Venus or whatever, feel free to do that. My name is B, just in case if you don't know me. If you're accustomed to being here, welcome back. Yeah, like I said, so I just wanted to kind of do a quick check-in. I'm running down the signs. I'm still open for 2026 yearly review reading, so if you want a personalized one, you could definitely book with me on that, and I'll have that ready for you. Shop pay is available, so if you want to, because I think it's like 130 flat out, but holiday season just happened. We're at the top of the year, so if you need to budget and save, you could do shop pay for that. Sorry, my brain is buffering. You can do shop pay for that. I also have a discount code for 10% off. The discount code is come back, COMEBACK. All right, and you can use that for 10% off of other additional readings. I think it's just like the more expensive readings though. You can't use it for like a mini read, okay? But you can use it for all of the other more expensive readings. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to start with some oracles for what you need to know. I'll move around with a couple of other oracle decks and tarot and stuff like that. We'll wrap this shit up with some money affirmations for the year. And yeah, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. Give me two cards for Gemini's 2026. What do they need to know right now during this time? What can they expect for this year? What energy should they be in? What energy should they be in? Or what can they anticipate for the year? What do they need to know for the year? Deep Freeze tried to flip over. It didn't necessarily flip, so I won't take it. But that's already kind of making me feel like some of you might actually be needing to pause. Things might be slowing you down. You might be feeling like you're at a pause moment. Or maybe you're coming out of a pause moment. Okay? Peaks of Joy. And some of these cards are reversed. I wasn't going to take them, but I'm feeling guided to take them reversed. So if it falls reversed, I'll do that. Yeah, the Moonlight card fell reversed. So you have Peaks of Joy and you have Moonlight reversed for your 2026 messages. I know these cards upright. I don't know them reversed. Do I have I do. But let's start with Peaks of Joy. Peaks of Joy is making me feel like in 2026, you'll begin to see a lot of your hard work pay off. The Peaks of Joy card is basically a card to say soon you'll have something to be smiling about, right? You'll be feeling like you're walking on cloud nine. Even look at this card. Doesn't it seem nice, right? She's like up in the air. Her hands are flailing. Her head is back. She seems super excited, right? There's a butterfly also in the side of this card. Which makes me feel like things are transforming before your very eyes in 2026. In 2026, you'll have a lot to smile about, you'll have a lot to celebrate, and you'll have a lot to be happy for, okay? This is also a card to say, be mindful of the people you meet along this way. Also, in 2026, you might encounter and meet some people who not only are like catapulting you toward where you're going, but people who are in alignment with you also. And you'll like meet people who are basically like blessings to you because of the hard work that you've done. Okay, so this is already feeling really, really good. Master number angel 33 at the top of the card. So again, this makes me feel like your vision for your life this year will be coming together. Whatever your vision for your life is, however, whatever happened in 2025 and 2026, this feels like, again, that vision is coming together. The things that you want for your life are coming together, and you'll have a lot to be happy about. You'll be feeling like I'm hearing the song "I'm Walking on Sunshine," or like the phrase "I'm walking on sunshine." I don't know if that's the name of the song. You know how black people do. We take the hook of something, and that's not now that's the name of the song. But I'm hearing that the phrase of that song. I'm walking on sunshine. Oh, that's kind of what it feels like. It makes me feel good. Yeah, it's like what I'm hearing, like the little melody. So again, I think you'll have like a little pep in your step. Like even hearing the melody kind of makes me want to, So it makes me feel like, again, 2026 should be a really good year for you. Let's kind of get into this Moonlight card reversed, right? So the book says, too much analyzing is getting you nowhere. Stop overthinking things. You may be exhausted from second guessing yourself all the time and losing your footing. Are you insecure about your ability to make good choices? Step back and regroup and enter a more trusting relationship with the flow of life. Don't become overly concerned about perceived mistakes. How will you learn to dance if you don't occasionally take a misstep? On the moonlit pathways, you can discover love and truth in wondrous things. There is nothing to fear but fear itself. Go play, have fun, stay open, and trust. Okay? So, both of these together sounds really, really good. Again, this actually makes me feel like just kind of flow with the year. Are you overthinking things? Like, especially because Gemini, y'all are an air sign. So I think it's very on brand that y'all have that card where it's like, stop overanalyzing, stop thinking too much about it, stop second guessing yourself, stop worrying about how people might perceive your mistakes or perceive what you're doing or perceive you in general. Stop thinking so much about it and do the thing. Do the roar. Right? I love that movie from Shrek. I mean, I love that little scene from Shrek. But it's like, do the roar. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't think about it. Don't talk about it. Don't explain it. You know, even in the movie, I think Shrek was trying to explain like why he couldn't or what he was doing. It was like a lot going on in that scene. I think it was like a party or something too, like at that point. And the little boy didn't give a shit about none of that. He was like, do the roar. Dude, I don't care about you looking for your children. I don't care about why you here. I don't care about the fact that you don't want to be here. I don't care about the fact that you think that you're scary because you're an ogre. I don't care. Do the roar. Do the thing. Stop thinking about it. Stop talking about it. Stop explaining to yourself. Stop explaining what had happened. Do the thing. That's what this feels like. And it honestly is already coming together to feel like Gemini in 2026. The less you overthink it, the less you know, overthink yourself, the less you second guess yourself, the less you know, fear or overthink everything that could go wrong or worry so much about how it's perceived by others, the more you'll rob yourself of this joy. But if you want to be walking on sunshine and transform your life and really bring your vision full circle, then you're going to have to like literally stop thinking so much about whatever it is you want to do and actually do what it is that you're needing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like the book said, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. On the moonlight pathways, you'll find so much wondrous, abundant, amazing, great things. But you have to stop overthinking it. You have to stop overthinking the path that you're on. You have to stop overthinking, you know, what you're finding on your path. It's so many wonderful, amazing, beautiful things. Are you second guessing it? Are you second guessing even taking the path? Are you taking the path but second guessing yourself and doubting and over analyzing what you're finding along the way? I'm even hearing the term too good to be true. So maybe again, you'll come into some stuff in 2026. Do you feel like it'll be too good to be true? Are you going to overanalyze it and overthink it and go, nah, what's the catch? You know, we do that all the time as humans. What's the catch? You know, let me read the fine print. Because see, I just know I'm finna get gypped and get ganked in here somewhere. No. Your life is meant to transform this year. It's just meant for you to get out of your head and stop thinking so much about it so it can actually transform the way it needs to. Give me a card for Geminis. Yeah, bad boys. Bad boys. Bad boys. Bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? I did just say that though, right? Peaks of joy. So again, friendship should be a big thing because I did just say this card kind of stands for that too, where it's like be mindful of the people that you meet. The people that you meet also are gonna help you on your path. The people that you meet are also divine blessings for the work that you've done. The people that you meet are also meant to kind of carry you and add a level of joy to your life, right? And who better to do that than a partner in crime? You know, if you saw the movie, they best friends. Mike and Marcus, right? They even through all of it, arguing, fighting, bickering, they still have each other's back. Even in old age, they still had each other's back. Says besties, my brother, protect and serve. You know, ride or die together, bad boys. What you gonna do? So be very mindful of the friends that you meet. Yeah, even down at the bottom of the deck, right? Look, we have the Goonies. Right, so pay attention to your community. I feel like you'll be coming into like some community this year. You'll make more friends. You'll be meeting people who are in alignment with you, who again are gonna ride for you. And I think that also might bring you a level of joy. But honestly, with the Goonies down at the bottom of the deck, Gemini, I'm gonna be honest, this feels like more than just friends. This feels like a community of people who have your back, a community of people who are rallying behind you, a community of people who are showing you love. And again, I think that also might add to the peaks of joy. Even like feeling a euphoric kind of feeling, but don't overthink it. Put yourself out there if you need to put yourself out there so your community can find you, so you can find your community. Or when people come around, and maybe the community will automatically make themselves known, but don't overthink it, especially if you've had friendship trauma, love trauma. Maybe you've always felt like a black sheep and felt like you don't belong anywhere. Now isn't the time to second guess that and feel like, oh, this is too good to be true. People want to support me, but at what cost? Nothing. Literally no cost. Want to know why? Because it doesn't cost to support you. It doesn't cost to love you. It doesn't cost to be in your corner. You're worthy of that, and you deserve to have someone in your corner just because you're you. So, don't be afraid of that. Don't shy away from that. There's so many wonderful, wondrous things coming in. That's what the Moonlight card said, right? You already have peaks of joy right here. So enjoy the amazing, wonderful things that are coming in for you in 2026 is what this is already feeling like. Give me some tarot cards. Oh, oh, Lord. And then split the deck backwards. Lord have mercy. But this is feeling good for you guys so far. This feels really, really good. I like this energy for y'all. I even want to grab another one of these. So I'll probably grab another one of those too to confirm. But I'll grab my tarot cards for now. Give me some tarot cards for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Six of Pentacles reverse. Page of Pentacles reverse. What are you investing in, Gemini? Who are you investing in, Gemini? Is it in alignment with you, Gemini? Okay. Because you have some pretty interesting cards. Beware of people who are not pouring into you the same way you're pouring into them. Beware of relationships that are not pouring into you the way that you're pouring into them. Beware and not separating. Beware of not separating. Beware of not separating. Because I'm definitely seeing that. So it makes sense as to why you have the bad boys card. Give me another card for Geminis here to go with this bad boys card. For my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yeah, Godfather. Come on now. Family business. Family business. Okay? Political connections, payback, boss, an offer he can't refuse, an organization, head of the table. Okay? So again, this is a time for you to kind of really do something. Again, the Godfather was the person who was in charge. He was the head honcho. Okay? So this feels like your energy, Gemini. Okay? Especially for those of you who are wanting to be a boss. Okay? This is a good time to start actually getting organized in that. If you want to run your own business, how are you getting organized? So I said, what are you investing your time, effort, energy, money in? Who are you investing your time, energy, effort, and money in? And is it investing back into you simultaneously? Is it pouring back into you the same way you're pouring into it? Because if the answer is no, you need to get rid of it. And don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Don't second guess it. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about if it's a mistake or if you made a mistake. Get rid of it. Everything that's there will be replaced in due time. Bottom of the deck, we do have but God, the great I am. Nothing that you're releasing right now is even worth it. God always replaces it with better. But Six of Pentacles and this Nav of Pentacles side by side makes me feel like, what are you investing in? Who are you investing in? And is it being poured back into you the same way? Before you even start investing, this is something you need to think about. Partners, friends, lovers, community, whatever it is, a job, business. Is it pouring into you the same way? Before you even begin pouring into it, investing in anything into it, this is something you need to ask yourself. Will I be getting anything back off of this? If I invest in this relationship, invest in this business, invest in this job, if I put my money here, invest my money into this place, this thing, that thing, will it actually give it something back to me? You know the answer with this High Priestess card. So it's not even a figure it out type of thing. You already know the answer. Okay, that's a part of the stop over analyzing. Okay, because the Moonlight card upright is about following your intuition and understanding your discernment and your intuition and where the light is shining. Okay, it's reverse though. Are you over analyzing these things intuitively deep down in your gut? You already know what's not feeding you. You know what's not pouring into you. You know what's a waste of your time. You know when something's a waste of your money. You already know these things. You know who and what is in alignment with you and what isn't. What's taking you out of alignment? What's throwing you off? Are you overanalyzing it? For some of y'all, are you sitting here in fear where it's like, yeah, I know I should get rid of my friend, but what if I don't make no more friends? What if you do and you make friends that protect you and ride for you and got your back like none other? But you fucked up about what? Somebody who can't even share and like a post of yours? They can't even come genuinely support you, right? Imagine not giving up this one person when if you were to give up this one person, you would have a whole community behind you of people who rally behind you and support behind you. But you have to transform your own life. And it's going to come with you not overthinking and overanalyzing everything. Again, the Justice card is here, but it is reversed. So again, this is a time to really kind of recalibrate your own scales. If you feel like you've been giving a lot to certain people, giving a lot to certain energies, investing a lot of time, energy, effort, money into things that haven't poured into you, that isn't pouring into you, that clearly isn't reciprocating the vibe that you're trying to give, then deuces. Okay, now Knight of Wands is here. Take action on it. Okay, take action. But for some of you, it's like in 2026, you might find some things that you don't want to separate from or that are hard to separate from. You know that the relationship ain't pouring into you, but you just you and overanalyzing it so bad that you ain't even left yet. Oh, well, but what if I do this and what if I do that? But what if leaving them is a mistake? What if I do this? What if this isn't really what I'm supposed to do? What if they're really not a bad person? They're just, really, really troubled. What if none of that shit gives a fuck? Who cares? So what? They're troubled, okay? Do you need extra trouble in your life? I mean, I don't know about you, but the answer for me is no. I got enough trouble all on my own. I don't need nobody else in my life adding no other additional trouble and trauma to my motherfucking life. Okay? I got enough shit in my life that's unbalancing my scales. I got enough shit in my life that I don't even know if pouring into me. I don't have any time for anyone else or anything else trying to take anything that they can't take back. Okay, people and energies and things like that are taking that can't be replenished back into you. People who are throwing your scales off. People who not supporting you and who not really standing in solidarity for you. People who don't really have your back. It's time to really do something about it and take the risk. You know what I'm saying? Take the risk. Take the leap of faith. Because again, it will work out. For a lot of you, again, you're overthinking it. And for those of you who are overthinking it, you already know what's going on. You know that this relationship is not pouring into you. You are depleted. You are drained. You got to think for everybody. Half of the stuff that you pouring into people, pouring into these jobs, pouring into these friends, pouring into this fake ass community, they not even doing the same thing for you. You go and repost and reshare everybody else shit. But then when it come to you and your content, they act like, oh, well, I saw the thing that you posted. I couldn't tell that you saw it. You didn't share it or react to it or anything. I couldn't tell. You saw it. At least it don't cost nothing to reshare it, to repost it, to reblog it, to like it. But it's like, again, you know that. You feel that on the inside. You know that you're giving more to something than you're getting back. So what's the holdup in 2026 on why you're not letting it go? What fake ass code are you living by for these people that ain't living by that same code for you? I'm just saying. In 2026, no more investing in anything where you're not getting a return off of your investment. What are you investing in 2026 where you deep down know in your inner knowing that there won't be a return for it? That's like stocks and shit, Bitcoin. You put all your money into it and it's not gonna go nowhere. Then why are you putting money into it? You wasting your money. You wasting your time. You wasting your investment. Put some money into something, into a stock, into a bank, into an interest fund that actually gets you your money back. Same thing with people. But in 2026, it seems like you might be the one overthinking and overanalyzing that, instead of separating yourself, letting it go, and allowing for the divine to bring you something so much better, and replace it with so much better. Again, bottom of the deck card. But God, the great I am. Whatever you release, God will always replace and replenish with better. You have to actually release it though, Gemini. You have to stop overthinking it, overanalyzing it. You gotta stop making excuses for it. Stop making excuses for these people. Stop making excuses for yourself. And really ask yourself, what are you gonna do about it? Head of the table. You the head honcho, so what you doing? Big partner. What you doing? You think the Godfather letting somebody else call shots for him? You think the Godfather over here making excuses and overanalyzing? No, he got a motherfucking Judas at his table. And you think he ain't gonna be making that nigga swim with the fishes? Oh, well, you know, maybe he just had a bad day today. No. I'm hearing it's payback time. Everything that you've been pouring into everybody else, everything that you've been doing for everybody else, all of the investments and all of the times you done been the ride or die for people, it's time for people to start showing up like that for you. But you have to make room and make space for that. Give me this Four of Swords reverse for my Geminis. Yeah, Six of Cups reverse. So again, these are people that you know in 2026. Five of Cups reverse. These are people you have emotional ties to. People that you know. People that you know, old friends that you done grown up with. Old lovers. People you probably got kids with. Where it's like you just having a hard time separating. Or maybe you just don't want to separate. Maybe you want to separate and you're overthinking it. Like maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I don't need to. Maybe. Nah. God rewards those who can take a leap of faith. So even when you feel like, God, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. If I cut these people off, I might be up shit's creek without a paddle. I want to cut these people off, but I still kind of need them for this. I still kind of need them for that. I still kind of gotta, you know what I'm saying, be around them for this. And God said, no, you don't. You don't gotta be around nobody like that. You need to be around me. I'm the one who gonna provide for you and give to you. You don't gotta stay in no connections you don't want to. You don't gotta be around nobody that you don't want to. Get rid of them, move them out the way, so that way I can send you another blessing. I can send you a ram in the bush, but you first got to get up to that mountain. If I told you sacrifice your son, come on now, if you want to get biblical, I told you sacrifice your son. But you first got to go up the mountain to see that there's a ram in the bush for God to throw you an alley-oop. So there are some people you have emotional ties with. There are certain things, certain mindsets. Again, like I said, old friends. Maybe you've been cool with people since you was knee-high to a grass fly. And that's all amazing, fine, and dandy. But are they supporting you? Are they pouring into you the same way? Do they show up for you? Are you getting a return off of your investment in this friendship, in this partnership, with this family, with these friends, with this job? Or are you making excuses for why you still there? Why you still put up with it? Why you still dealing with it? Okay, give me something for this Six of Pentacles, Nav of Pentacles reversed. King of Wands, here you are. Right, though I said take action, Gemini. Here you are in fire energy. You might have some fire in your chart, or you might just be feeling very fired up this year where it's time to take some action. So again, maybe you realizing that, hey, I gotta start taking some action, and some changes need to be had. I gotta start making some changes. I gotta start making some transformations. Something gotta give, but it's literally on you. It's literally on you. I'm walking on sunshine, and it makes me feel good, right? But again, are you overanalyzing it? Are you trying to walk on sunshine? Because again, if you feel like you're dealing with some people who bring in some dark clouds over your sunshine, what are you doing about that in 2026? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. For a lot of you, it might even be a woman. It might even be a woman figure. Okay? Because again, all of these pentacles, right? Six of Pentacles reverse, Nav of Pentacles reverse, but then you have the Queen of Pentacles here. So for some of you, there might be a feminine energy. I don't know why I feel like this is you in this energy, but with the Knight of Wands here, like I said, Gemini, I think you're the one who need to start taking some action. You the one who need to start making some movements. But there's a Queen of Pentacles here on this six and Nav of Pentacles, which makes me feel like, again, there might be, beware of feminine energies who aren't pouring into you, who might really want you to pour into them. You know, Queen of Pentacles for me is a very self-centered kind of energy. Somebody who kind of thinks they a little too high on their high horse. You know, people who might be more interested in what you can invest in them versus what they can invest in you. Again, you see this, you see it, right? Queen of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles reverse though. So that means out of 7 pentacles, 6 in this one card, the one here, out of 7 pentacles, somebody only got 1 to give you. Gemini, make sure that you're not giving all 7 of your pentacles to a motherfucker who only got 1 for you. Does that make sense? Beware of that. Not even just in relationships, family, friends, environmental, career, job opportunities, all of that. This is not the time to be, again, overly pouring into people who now when they come to you, it's like, oh, oh, you know, Gemini, I would if I could. You know, they make 7 content posts. You done reshared all of them. You sharing content. You sharing posts. You liking. You posting to the story. You on Twitter. You quoting it. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all check out my dog. But then when it come down to you, and you post 7, they only interact with 1 of them. People, you got $70. They act like they only got 10 for you. You know what I'm saying? You show up 7 days out of the week. They show up 1. Be mindful of that. Be mindful of that. Be mindful of that. Because again, that's how you going to get got. That's how you going to get got. And again, next to it, what is it? High Priestess. So for a lot of you, you already know what's going on. You already know who it is. You already know what it is. You already know there's some unrequited love. Things are unbalanced. The relationship is rocky. Okay, there's no real harmony between you and these people. You kind of just dealing with it. Stop overthinking it in 2026. Get these people gone. Make room for your community. Make room for your real friends. Make room for some people who genuinely want to show up for you the way you genuinely show up for people. Other than that, I do see things being really good though. Not gonna lie. I see you taking a lot of action in 2026. And like I said, whatever vision you have for your life, I see it coming together. I see you definitely moving yourself to like a head honcho kind of status. Godfather to me is not only the boss and the head of the table, right? But it's like a head honcho. It's giving, don't nothing around this bitch move unless I say so. Don't nothing in this bitch fly unless they clear it through me first. And that's not bad. That's actually the energy that you can catapult yourself into for those of you who aren't there yet, because you got to cut, like I'm hearing dead weight. You need to cut off some dead weight. People around you who, again, are leaning on you too much. But then when you need somebody to lean on, they act like, oh, well, you know, what? I mean, if I could, hell no. You need somebody who's going to show up for you the same motherfucking way. Marcus and Mike had each other back regardless. Okay? Even when that nigga, what was it, the first movie? When Mike had to go over to Marcus' house and watch the kids. Same shit. You know what I'm saying? But my dog, we gonna do this. This is what we do. Shot in the ass and everything. But I'm still gonna go over here and make sure that my partner and his family is good. And if that mean I gotta stay over here and play watchdog, then cool. But I'm gonna do that for my dog while he gonna handle something. Genuine friendship. Not people who just kind of want to be down and willing to take you for what you're willing to give because you're generous and because you're kind and because you're a waymaker. But I see you taking good action. I see you not only taking action and like getting more in alignment with your purpose, getting more in alignment with what you want, with what God wants for you in your life in 2026. But again, I see you kind of like raising your frequency, vibration, like you'll be on a different timeline. It's just, again, I keep coming back to this moonlight card reverse. It's just going to be so important that you don't overthink these things, that you don't overthink the mistakes. Even if you make a mistake in 2026, that's fine. Recalibrate, shake back. This ain't the time to be sitting here and harping on it. So what you going to do to fix it? There's nothing to fear but fear itself. There's nothing to fear but staying the same. There's nothing to fear but ending 2026 in the same fucking predicament with the same group of nothing ass people in the same space with these same problems that you in at the top of the year. That is the only thing you really need to fear. There's nothing to fear except for not getting these people around you, not recalibrating how you invest in your energy so you can elevate your life and amplify your life instead of have a period of regression. That's what this feels like in 2026. Give me some money cards. I said, even look, my brother, besties. So be mindful of that. Collaborative. Working with someone who has the same goal as you will increase your power and reach. Someone wants to do business with you. Like I said, I told you, for some of you, I see you being a boss. I see you going into business. I see you being in head honcho status where it's like, don't nothing to move around this bitch but me. And you need to be around people who have the same kind of goals, like-minded energy. Not only, like I said, like it said, it'll increase your power and it'll increase your reach. But this also makes me feel like, again, be very mindful of who you're doing business with. So for some of you, maybe you are a boss already and you a head honcho already and you head of the table already. That's fine. But are you going into the year now collaborating with people who don't have much? Collaborating with the wrong person can fuck your life up. It can. You collaborate with the wrong motherfucker if you want to, and again, you the one being generous. You the one pulling all the weight. You the one really investing in this, while other people kind of just letting you do the work. It's like a group project at school. You know what I'm saying? I used to hate them shits because you can always 9 times out of 10 rely on the fact that somebody is not going to pull their weight. It don't matter how many people in this collaboration in this project for this class. Somebody got to do the research. The other person got to type up the paper. The other person got to do it as a PowerPoint. And the other person got to present it. Somebody is going to drop the ball. And the weight will have to now rely on other people. Be very careful who you are collaborating with for those of you who are already in business. Because you don't want to go into business with somebody who, again, don't have as much as you, who isn't trying to invest as much as you. It ain't even about finances. Time, energy, effort. Imagine you late night, early mornings trying to get some stuff done, and you in a business collaboration with somebody you think is on the same level as you, someone you think is a good investment, but shit, they, again, haven't done nothing. You up late, early, focused on marketing, trying to get products out, trying to do this, do that, and this same person will be like, oh, well, I went to bed at like 8, and then I got up this morning, and then I watched some TV, and then I went to have breakfast. It's like, damn, so you haven't done nothing? Again, be careful of all of your investments. Time, finances, energy, mental exertion. Okay? Just saying. Mainstream. It's time to be seen and show your talent to the world. Excuse me. I don't know why that was so hard. It's time to be seen and show your talent to the world. Your business is getting more the audience. Your business is getting more audience, more of an audience at this moment. Yeah, I don't know. They typed this a little crazy. Your business is getting more the audience at the moment, is what it says. But you get what it's trying to say, okay? Your audience is growing. It's time to take your business, for those of you who are doing business, mainstream. Even if you're not doing business, you can take yourself mainstream. Again, we did say the community is growing. Your star is growing. You'll meet people. You'll meet like-minded people. You'll meet people who are, again, here to help catapult your growth, your success, your transformation, okay? But your audience is growing. Your audience could be the community. Like I said, put yourself out there. Allow people to find you. Allow people to that's how you can gain and find your community. If you're a black sheep and you feel like I don't belong nowhere, you might need to put yourself out there so people can find you, you can find them, and you can realize, oh, my people, this is my community. I feel so seen. This is where I belong. But it takes you putting yourself out there. So again, if you're a business owner or want to be a business owner this year, make sure you're becoming mainstream. Pay attention to collaborations. That'll help you expand your star, expand your reach, expand your power. But also don't be afraid to get in front of the camera and go mainstream. Vlog, get out. Get on YouTube, get on TikTok, get on Instagram, Facebook Live, or whatever you like to do, and make sure that you put your face out there, show your talent, show what it is that you're servicing or whatever, and let people really find you, okay? People might be a part of your community, you might be a part of theirs, okay? A big thing with community too is, again, sometimes it's not about being a part of someone's community. Sometimes it's about creating your own. And if you put yourself out there to be seen enough, you can do just that. Give me one more card for 2026. Attention. Be careful in making decisions with your finances. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that? Be careful in making decisions with your finances. Prioritize your needs over your wants as it affects the harmony in your cash flow. Okay? So in 2026, again, I see you making some pretty good money. Like I said, watch how you're investing your money. Like I just said that. Be mindful of making sure that, again, whoever you invest in anything into can pour it back. But also be very, very careful in your finances and your spending. Prioritize what needs to be done. I know you want to buy the new shoes and the new 2K26 and the new PS 7 or whatever the fuck come out this year, and then you want a new phone and you want some new clothes, and then you want 5 more tattoos, and then you want to travel all around the world, right? But have you been paying for what needs to be paid for? Not even just in generally, but business owners, I'm talking to you too. Have you paid for the LLC? Are you putting the money back for the stuff that you need for your business, your inventory, your logo, your brand? Or are you just spending the money on stuff that you want instead of the stuff that you need? Pay attention to the details, okay? In 2026, invest your money, your time, your finances, your energy in the things that need it. Sometimes what you want ain't always what needs. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might want to invest in this person. Do you need to, though? Don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze it. And be honest and be real with yourself. Because, again, some of these things just aren't going to be in alignment with you. And your 2026 depends on it. It just does. Bottom of the deck card, we have faith. This situation requires for your full trust. There is a divine reason behind this experience, and your spiritual guides are leading you in the right direction. Okay? So I'm seeing an elevation. I'm seeing your life trying to elevate. I'm seeing your divine team from my Geminis in 2026. There's a lot of energy of elevating and like moving and leveling up. Uranus, I think, also goes into Gemini at some point this year. Okay, so Uranus should be on whatever placements you have in Gemini, all right? Which is also about just breakthroughs and sudden changes and shakeups and transformations, you know? So this is a good time to really start thinking about how you want to do things differently. This is a good time to, again, really sit with your inner knowing on who you're pouring into, what you're pouring into, and how you're pouring into it, and really getting real with yourself on, is this pouring back into me the same way? Is this in alignment with me? Is this catapulting me forward and, you know, helping me do what needs to be done? Or is this taking away from me, draining me, making me feel unbalanced, making me feel uncalibrated? And that's what's kind of going to help you how you maneuver in your year. Okay. Thank you again if you've gotten this far in my video. Thumbs up. Leave me some comments if this resonated. Please do subscribe. I'm trying to grow our family over here. If you like this video and you want a more personalized, individualized 2026 over review yearly reading in order to really maximize the potential of your year and make sure that you come out of it with all positive things and all of the things that you desire and want in your life, you can definitely book that. The link for my website is down below in the description box. You can definitely book with me. It's like, I think it's on the home page when you click on it. And again, Shop Pay is available if you don't want to pay the $130 flat out the gate. Okay, just saying, hit your girl up if it's on your mind. Like, share, subscribe again, like I said. And yeah, I'm out of here. I'll see you over on the next video. Bye.